Yeah, I think that was the outcome that happened in that game. And if I'm remembering correctly, and this is just all off of my memory, but I think that the big issue that we saw in that game was the rebounding ability from Newport. The lineup for Colville isn't necessarily a lot bigger than the lineup for Newport, but Newport was having definitely a tough time boxing out in the post, and that allowed Colville to get a lot of second chance opportunities, and that's honestly how they got the majority of their points, was off those second chance offensive rebounds.
And starting for your Newport Grizzlies tonight, number 10, Sydney Lewis, a 5'4 senior. Number 22, Julie Schoner, a 5'3 senior. Number 30, Brooke Marcingill, a 5'5 sophomore. Number 32, Alika Robinson, a 5'5 sophomore. Finally, number 42, McKinley Leslie, a 5'8 sophomore. The game is getting ready to begin. Jumping for the Indians, number 24, McKenna Regier. Regier standing at 5'10". Most likely jumping for the Grizzlies is Leslie. Leslie is 5'8", and Leslie will be jumping. A little bit of talking by the refs, trying to make sure everything is ready for the tip-off of this game. Ref coming out. Ball is up. And Grizzlies win the tip. Leslie tipping it right to Schoner. Schoner now over to the left wing to Lewis. Lewis finding Robinson middle of the key. Robinson going up to the jumper and banks it in off the left block. Getting the first 2 points for the Grizzlies is Alika Robinson. Score is 2-0, 7:46 left in the first period. Colville at the point. Now into the key. Ball gets tipped down and then grabbed by, I believe, Hallie Cox. Cox will go down and be fouled by one of the Grizzlies.
Foul charge number 10 of Newport. That's Sydney Lewis, her first personal and the first team foul for the Grizzlies.
Colville inbounding. Shot gets put up and tipped out of bounds. And it will remain Colville basketball. I think it bounced off one of the hands of either Leslie or Schoner. Now over to the left wing, Clark. Clark now into the left corner to Lewis. Lewis now into the post to Cox, who goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by Leslie.
Nice move there by Cox. She was able to get Leslie, I believe, in the air, and even though she missed the shot, that's a great look.
Robinson, right wing. Now up to the point to Lewis. Lewis getting to McKinley Leslie for the Grizzlies, who goes up with it and is stuffed. Rebounded by Hallie Cox for the Indians. Indian basketball, left wing. Clark has the ball now down to the right corner to Lewis. Lewis, bounce pass into Regier. Regier trying to spin, getting out to the right wing now up to the point, now over the left wing to Brooks. Brooks driving in, kicking it back out to Clark. Clark driving in, bounce pass to the right short corner. Gets put up from about 15 feet from Regier. And shot no good, rebounded by, I believe, Sydney Lewis for the Grizzlies. Lewis, left short corner. Directing traffic, getting Robinson cutting open on the left block, who goes up with it, no good. And Cox has the ball for the Indians. Cox will lose the ball. They're going to call it out on Brooke Marcingill for the Grizzlies. Colville ball, far sideline.
For Colville, on the offensive side of things, we're seeing a lot of good ball movement around the perimeter, and they're driving as well, which is creating a lot of open shooters.
Caitlin Lewis inbounding for the Indians. Finding Clark on the left wing. Clark getting it to the point to Brooks. Brooks dribbling hard with the right hand over the right wing, now over to the right corner. And then a very high pass into Regier, who goes up with it, no good, rebounded by Julie Schoner. Great post rebound by Schoner for the Grizzlies. Now over to the left wing from Schoner to Robinson. Robinson now into the point to Leslie. Leslie kicking it back out to Marcingill. Marcingill trying to get some sort of wraparound pass after getting a screen from Lewis, and the ball will roll out just off of her right hand. Colville basketball. Clark has the ball for the Indians at the point. Getting it to Brooks on the left wing. Brooks back up to the point to Clark. Clark dribbling over to the right wing. Now back up to the point. Brooks dribbling over to the left wing. A little bit of a high pass from Brooks to Clark. The ball will roll out of bounds. Grizzly basketball. Julie Schoner inbounding for the Grizz.
So far for the Grizzlies, we're seeing a lot. They're involving McKinley Leslie in the high post area a lot. And the score, it's very early in the game. The score is 2-0, but I think that's a great style of play for the Grizzlies.
Alika Robinson, right short corner. Great bounce pass into the post to Lewis. Lewis heavily guarded by 4 Indians. And she's going to dribble through traffic and then be fouled. So Grizzly basketball under the hoop.
Yeah, foul charge to number 24, McKenna Regier, her first personal, now the first team foul for Colville.
Schoner getting the inbound, kicking out to Leslie on the right wing, who puts up a 3. No good. And McKenna Regier goes up to get the rebound, and she'll be fouled by one of the Grizzlies.
Second personal foul for Newport's number 10, Sydney Lewis, and the second team foul. And coming in for the Grizzlies, for Sydney Lewis, that's number 50, Evelyn Jurgens.
Regier inbounding. Getting it to Breezy Clark. Now over the left wing to Cassie Brooks. Brooks getting into the high post. Cox going up with it. And it will roll in, tying the score 2-2 with 5:22 left in the first period. Marcingill, right wing, driving in very hard, kicking it out to Jurgens, who just subbed in. Now to the right elbow to Robinson. Goes up the jumper. No good. And then tipped away from Brooks. Robinson gets it. Schoner now at the ball for the Grizzlies. She picks up a dribble on the right elbow. Finds Marcingill. Marcingill driving in hard, putting up a floater. Doesn't quite bank in. Rebounded by Cox for the Indians. And Cox finding a cutting Caitlin Lewis, who's going to go catch the ball in stride, then take a couple too many steps. So that's a turnover off of a travel for Colville, Newport basketball.
And we're seeing throughout the whole game so far, we've seen this full court press, and Colville able to tip the ball out of bounds off of that press. And they're using McKinley Leslie to set a lot of these screens for the guards in the backcourt, which is allowing them to get by the press.
Julie Schoner inbounding for the Grizzlies. Finding Robinson. Robinson getting to Leslie. Leslie right wing. Driving into the right short corner. And the ref will blow her whistle and call an offensive foul on the Grizzlies, Colville basketball.
Foul charge to number 30, Brooke Marcingill, player control foul, third team foul, and that's her first personal.
Clark at the point, now left wing to Brooks. Brooks back up to Clark. Back to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks now left corner into Cox. Cox going up, that no good. Rebounded by Regier, who goes up, also no good. Regier going up 2 more times. Going up every single time off the right block, hard with the right hand, then getting her own rebound. She'll do it a couple times and then be fouled by one of the Grizzlies. Not sure who the ref called on. It looks like she put up number 24.
Yeah, I think she might have meant to put up 42, which is McKinley Leslie, and she was the one that was in the paint. And I believe that's, yeah, and that is on McKinley Leslie, so her first personal and the fourth team foul for the Grizzlies early in this first.
First free throw was up and no good. Second one up. Also no good, bouncing off the front of the rim, rebounded by Leslie. Schoner has the ball for the Grizzlies. Deep left wing, bounce past Robinson at the point. Robinson driving in, dribbling off her foot, then covered by Cox. And then Robinson will grab it right from Cox, give it to Jurgens, and Jurgens will get swatted now. A steal by Julie Schoner. Schoner getting it to Marcingill. Marcingill trying to get the ball to Leslie. Leslie will end up losing it. Colville basketball. Hallie Cox has the ball for the Indians. Going up with the floater inside the key is Cox. No good. Rebounded by Jurgens. Jurgens driving hard, showing off her speed. Trying to Euro step through 2 defenders on the right block. And one of the defenders will tip the ball out. So still Grizzly basketball. The score is 2-3. Colville up by 1. 3:56 left in the first period. Big 3 gets put up. No good. Rebounded by Marcingill, who does a great job going back up on the right block. So the score now is 4-3. Grizzlies now up by 1. 3:41 left in the first period. Brooks left wing. Puts up a floater off the left short corner, and it goes in easily. Back and forth game in between the Indians and the Grizzlies. Score 4-5. Colville's up by 1. 3:26 left in the first period. There is a timeout on the floor, and we will take one too on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM thanks Caltran, the Kalispell Tribal Transit System, for their sponsorship of this broadcast. Caltran is a public transportation service operating on a fixed route from North Spokane to the Camas Wellness Center 3 times per day. Their services are also provided to the surrounding areas, such as Cusick, Ione, Usk, and Newport. You may contact the Caltran office at 509-447 7247, or you may find them on the web at kalispelltribe.com.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Nooks alongside Cameron Whittle. And after that timeout, the score is still 4-5. Indians up by 1. 3:26 left in the first period.
Very back and forth game, unlike the last time the Grizzlies played Colville. And you notice a pattern in these last few games that the Grizzlies have played. Their focus has really been on coming out strong. And, of course, they had their victory versus Riverside in their last game, a pretty dominant victory, as a matter of fact. So it seems to be working, coming out strong.
Marcingill, left wing, dribbling up to the point. Now over the right wing to Schoner. Schoner trying to direct traffic. He gets Juergens open on the cut into the post, but the ball will be tipped out, and they're going to call it off the foot of Juergens. Indian basketball. Inbounding is Regier.
Yeah, that's definitely the right idea by Schoner because Juergens was wide open, whether it was a little bit of a low pass or just, Juergens, the ball slipping right through her hands. Still the right idea.
Into the post to Regier after a pass from Cox. She goes up with it easily with a floater in the middle of the key, about a 10-foot shot, making it the score 7-4, 3-point lead for Colville, 2:52 left in the first period, and there will be a foul on the Indians.
Foul charge number 24, McKenna Regier. I believe that's her second personal and the second team foul for Colville. Coming in for Colville, number 20, Andy Brown. And also coming in for the Grizzlies, number 20, Maddie Bradbury.
Julie Schoner inbounding for the Grizzlies, getting it to Robinson. Robinson finding Leslie. Leslie getting to Marcingill, left wing. Up to the point to Robinson. Robinson picking up a dribble, getting it to Schoner. Schoner back out to Robinson. Robinson hesitating. Getting it to the right elbow to Marcingill. Marcingill going up with a floater. Has a great touch on it as she's in the middle of the key, and she easily lays it in. Score 6-7. Grizzlies down by 1. 2:24 left in the first period. Clark at the point, now over to the right wing to Brown. Brown bounce pass to the right short corner to Power. And stolen by Bradbury. Grizzly basketball. Schoner has the ball for the Grizzlies. Schoner getting it over to the left wing to Marcingill. Now down to the left corner to Schoner. Schoner bounce pass to a wide open Leslie. Goes up with the three, bounces it off the back of the rim, rebounded by Cox. Cox getting it to Clark. Clark now over to the right wing to Brown. Brown trapped by two of the Grizzlies, able to find a pass, though, to Clark. Clark at the point, now over to the left wing, now down to the left corner. Into the post, and stolen by McKinley Leslie for the Grizzlies. Marcingill, after that pass from the Grizzlies, has the ball just passing the timeline deep at the point. Quick handoff to Schoner. Schoner getting to the point to Robinson. Robinson now left wing to Bradbury. The ball will actually bounce off the ref, and then Bradbury will put her hands up. But since the ref is a part of the floor as it went out on her, it will be Indians basketball.
Taylor Bartoshek coming in for Colville, along with number 14, Kaylee Knight for the Grizzlies.
Brooks right wing, now right corner. Now big skip pass to the left elbow to Cox, who goes up the floater over Marcingill. No good, rebounded by Bradbury. Bradbury already showing her rebounding and boxing out skills. She's doing a great job in the last couple games and in the quick start to this game. 1:08 remaining in the first period. Score 6-7, 1 point lead, for Colville. Leslie at the point for the Grizzlies. Finding a cutting Knight on the baseline, and she will travel, turning it over. Colville basketball. Inbounding is Andy Brown for the Indians.
Yeah, and you talk about Maddie Bradbury with her rebounding ability, and she's arguably been the defensive MVP for these last couple games for the Grizzlies. I believe having like 3 or 4 blocks 2 games ago and like 2 blocks last game. She's absolutely been a defensive force.
Bartoshek at the point, now to the left wing to Brown, now back up to the point. Ball tipped by Robinson. Power tries to keep it from Robinson, but no one's really able to stop Alika Robinson on defense. Robinson will pick up the ball with one knee on the ground, then stand up before putting the ball down, so that's going to be a pretty obvious travel. So Indian basketball on the near sideline. At the point now is Bartoshek, now over to the right wing to Brooks. Brooks finding a cutting Lewis. Kicks it back out. Big floater by Brooks. Goes up, no good. Rebounded by Bradbury. Bradbury, a little bounce pass to Marcingill. Shots off. Shot clock is off. Just 19 seconds. Now to the right wing to Robinson. Grizzlies trying to just have one shot. Bounce pass into Leslie. Spin move. Puts it up, no good. It is a little bit short, and it's going to go just off the hands of Kaylee Knight for the Grizzlies. So Indian basketball. Just 5.3 seconds remaining. Score is 7-6. Indians up by 1. Shot clock just about to run out, and Caitlin Lewis goes up and trying to score a last-second shot. It'll be no good. We've got a quick announcement by Cameron Whittle.
Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley and WWE Live pregame pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways: call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931. Email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dierks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series Friday, January 25th. Dierks Bentley Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live pregame pandemonium Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Yeah, that'll be a pretty cool thing to win either of those 3. So just call in, text in, do whatever you need, email in. It'll be a pretty fun drawing. Colville basketball. At the point is Clark. Now right wing, now back up to the point. Back to Brooks, right wing. Entered into the post to Cox. Cox kicking back out to Cassie Brooks, who goes up the 3. A little bit short, rebounded by Leslie. Leslie finding Bradbury. Bradbury getting to Robinson. That's one thing we've seen all year by Maddie Bradbury. She's a little hesitant to dribble the ball. Even though she's always been a fairly good ball handler, she just hasn't quite yet picked up the confidence. Robinson going up the shot right at the free throw line. No good, a little bit left. And Caitlin Lewis going up very hard on the right block. She will be absolutely swatted by McKinley Leslie, but Caitlin Lewis will get knocked to the ground, so they're going to call it on one of the Grizzlies.
Foul charge number 30, Brooke Marcingill. 5th team foul for the Grizzlies, and I believe that's her first personal, if I'm not mistaken.
First free throw up and good, making the score 8-6. Colville up by 2, 7:23 left in the second period.
Julie Schoner coming in for Brooke Marcingill of the Grizzlies.
Second free throw up. Also good, making the score 9-6. Colville up by 3, 7:23 left in the second period. Robinson has the ball for the Grizzlies. A press set up by the Indians, and it works great. Brooks stole it. Now into the post to Regier. Regier going up with it, no good. Rebounded by Bradbury. Bradbury losing the ball, and Bradbury and Hallie Cox will both grab on. Jump ball awarded towards Newport. Schoner inbounding for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies setting up the press break, getting it to Robinson. And the referee is going to call to reset the shot clock. So the Grizzlies getting ready to re-inbound. Schoner inbounding. Bounce pass to Robinson. Big skip pass to Bradbury. Bradbury right wing. Now a bounce pass to Schoner, who is at the point. Over to the left wing to Knight. Now bounce pass left wing to Schoner. Schoner going up the floater. No good. A little bit too far from Schoner. And they're going to call it out on number 10, Hallie Cox for the Indians. Grizzly basketball. Knight inbounding. Kaylee Knight finds a cutting Robinson, who goes up there on the right block. She gets fouled. So Alika Robinson for the Grizzlies going to the line to shoot 2.
Foul charge number 14, that's Caitlin Lewis, her first personal, and the third team foul for the Colville Indians.
Robinson, first shot up, no good, bouncing off the back of the rim. Score is still 9-6, 6:49 left in the second period. Second free throw up, also no good. Rebounded by Cox. Cox at the point, heavily guarded by Robinson. Robinson tips it away, driving hard, right block, going up with it, and it is not good. Robinson now gets her own rebound, and as she's trying to force either a steal or a jump ball against Breezy Clark for the Indians, they will call a foul on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, charge to Alika Robinson, her first personal, and the 16th foul with still 6:30 remaining left for the Grizzlies.
Clark at the point, now over to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks back up to Clark. Clark picking up a dribble, finding Brooks on the left wing. Brooks jump stopping, getting it to Clark. Clark getting it into Cox. Cox now out to the right corner. Lewis trying to drive past Julie Schoner. The ref's going to blow her whistle, and it's going to be a 3 in the key by McKenna Regier. Grizzly basketball, Kaylee Knight inbounding. Another press set up by the Indians. A little bit of miscommunication by the Grizzlies. Robinson able to get a screen from Leslie. She'll be driving in hard. Great pass to Maddie Bradbury for the Grizzlies, who goes up there on the right block and misses a lay-in. Rebounded by Regier. Regier finding Lewis. Lewis now out to the left wing to Regier, who puts up a wide open 3, bounces up and no good. Now off the foot of Hallie Cox. Should be Grizzly basketball. And the ref is going to point it out on the Grizzlies. Not quite sure who she saw it went out on. Regardless, it's Colville basketball. High pass to Regier. Regier in the middle of the post. Shooting a shot over Leslie. No good, rebounded by Knight. Knight getting it to Schoner. Schoner slowing down the play. At the point, now to the right wing to Robinson. Robinson shot faking, driving in. And a tipped pass. It'll remain Grizzly basketball as the ball rolls out of bounds. Grizzly basketball, far sideline.
Sydney Lewis coming in for Knight of the Grizzlies. And, yeah, the Grizzlies having a couple botched layups in a row, one by Bradbury and one by Robinson. And if they would have made those, they would have the lead right now.
Lewis finding a wide open Leslie on the right wing, who puts it up, no good, rebounded by Robinson. Robinson going up strong on the right block, and she gets fouled as the ball rolls in. She'll have a 3-point opportunity. Score is 9-8. Grizzlies down by 1, 5:30 remaining in the second period.
Foul charge to number 10, Haley Cox. I believe that's her second personal and the 4th team foul for Colville.
One and only free throw up and good, tying the game for Newport. Robinson doing a great job free throw shooting. Score is 9-9, 5:24 left in the second period. Right wing is Lewis, over to the right. Up to the point, now over to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks back up to the point to Clark. Clark dribbling into the right elbow, getting into Cox on the left elbow. And they will call a foul on the Grizzlies. Hallie Cox will be shooting a 1-and-1.
Foul charge number 22, Julie Schoner. That's her first personal and the 7th team foul. So, yeah, 1-and-1 shots coming up for Haley Cox, like you said.
Cox, first free throw up. No good, rebounded by Bradbury. Great box out, then a fantastic rebound over the head of McKenna Regier. Schoner has the ball for the Grizzlies. Bounce pass to Leslie. Leslie driving in, right short corner. Going behind the back. Entering it into the post to Bradbury on the right block, who goes up very strong and lays it in easily, making it a 2-point game. 11-9, Grizzlies up. 4:46 left. Couple of rebounds by Colville. Another rebound in the left block by Hallie Cox, who goes back up with it and lays it in, making the score 11-11, 4:33 left in the second period. Robinson at the point. Bounce pass into Leslie. Tip by Regier. Leslie able to retain it. Leslie finding Maddie Bradbury again, who lays it off the left block with her right hand, making the score 13-11. Grizzlies up by 2. 4:13 left in the second period. At the point is Clark. Into the post to Regier. Regier going up with it. Finds Cox. Cox going up with it. Can't lay it in. Goes up, gets a rebound, and puts up a shot a second time. Another foul on the Grizzlies.
Foul charge number 42, McKinley Leslie, her second personal, now the 8th team foul, so 1-on-1 shots coming up for Haley Cox. And the Grizzlies overall, of course, doing a great job as they're leading 13-11, but a lot of these points that Colville has can be prevented by good boxing out. As we saw there, they would not be shooting free throws if they were able to get the first rebound.
Checking in for the Indians, Zoe Petrie. Hallie Cox, second free throw up. Also no good. She missed both. Score is still 13-11, just under 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Fast play by Newport now. Lewis on the right elbow. And there will be a defensive foul called. So it'll remain Grizzly basketball. Schoner inbounding on the far sideline.
Foul on number 4, Breezy Clark. First personal, 15 foul for the Indians.
Maddie Bradbury, right corner for the Grizzlies. Bounce pass into Juergens and taken by Petrie. Petrie getting it to Clark. Now over to the right wing to Lewis. Lewis back out to the point to Clark. Clark now right corner to Lewis. Goes up with a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Bradbury. Bradbury finding Schoner. I think that's somewhere near the 6th or 7th rebound for Maddie Bradbury tonight. She's making a big difference on the defensive side as well as the offensive side. She's got somewhere near 6 points. Scratch that. She has 4. Regardless, she's been doing a great job for the Grizzlies tonight. Lewis inbounding. Getting it to Clark. Clark at the point. Dribbling over to the left elbow. Now to Brown. Brown up to the point to Petrie. Ball tipped away by Evelyn Juergens, and then snatched away by Alika Robinson. Robinson going up hard, right-handed off the right block, and she will lay it in easily. No one's around her, making the score 15-11. Grizzlies up by 4. 3:01 left in the second period. At the point now over to the left wing to Regier. Regier finds a wide-open Lewis who passes up a 3, getting it to the left corner to Petrie. Petrie entering into the post, now back out to the right wing. Big 3 gets put up. No good. Rebounded by Regier. Regier going back up a second time off the right block, laying it easily over the significantly shorter Evelyn Juergens.
Yeah, and Regier came in during when the ball went out of bounds off of the Grizzlies.
Miscommunication by the Grizzlies. And it'll roll out of bounds. The ball will actually be tipped. A couple subs in for Colville Grizzly basketball.
Yeah, those subs are Cassie Brooks and Hallie Cox.
Schoner inbounding for the Grizzlies. Finding Sydney Lewis. Lewis at the point. Driving in hard. And there will be a defensive foul.
Foul number 4, Breezy Clark. Second personal, 16 foul.
Lewis inbounding. Left short corner to Bradbury. Back out deep left wing to Lewis. Lewis driving in. Trying to get a pass into Juergens. No good, then stolen away by Lewis. Lewis finding Bradbury on the left wing, getting it to Schoner. Schoner popping it in the left elbow. No good, rebounded by Cox. Indian basketball. Cox trying to hide her double dribble. She will pick it up and then walk a couple steps and put the ball back down. So Grizzly basketball. Alika Robinson inbounding under the hoop. Robinson trying to find Juergens. Ball gets tipped away, taken by Brooks. Brooks finding Regier. Regier right wing. Now up to the point to Brooks. Now over to the left wing to Clark. Clark trying to drive in. And then stolen by Juergens. The ball will be tipped out by either Cassie Brooks or I believe Breezy Clark. Grizzly basketball. Alika Robinson inbounding for Newport.
Caitlin Lewis coming in for Colville, and she's coming in for, I believe that's Andy Brown.
Robinson just passing the timeline. At the point now, over to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner back up to the point to Robinson. Robinson trying to drive in hard. Puts up a jumper. No good. Bounces in and out. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis getting it to Regier. Regier, left wing, over to Clark. Clark left short corner. Passing back out to the left wing to Lewis. Now into the post to Cox, who goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by Regier. Foul on the ground for the Grizzlies. And since they're already in bonus, McKenna Regier will be shooting a 1-and-1.
Foul number 10, Sydney Lewis for the Grizzlies, and she's being subbed out by Kaylee Knight, and looks like she just tried Lewis trying to box out, but well after the shot was put up, and she accidentally pushed Regier out of bounds.
Regier, first free throw up and good. She will be rewarded one more. The score is 15-14, 1:17 remaining in the second period. Grizzlies up by 1. Regier, second free throw up. Also good, tying up the score, 15-15, 1:17 left in the second period. Schoner trying to direct traffic for the Grizzlies. Finds a bounce pass to Robinson at the point. Dribbling over the right wing, still Robinson. Trying to get it into the key, stolen by Cox. Cox finding Clark. Clark at the point. Kicking it out to the right short corner. Tipped by Robinson, taken by Juergens. Long pass from Juergens to Robinson. Robinson going up there on the right block. She will lay it in. It is good, making the score 17-15. Grizzlies up by 2. 47 seconds remaining in the second period. Clark at the point. Dribbling over to the left elbow. She picks up her dribble. Ball tipped by Julie Schoner. Taken again by Robinson. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Robinson driving in on the left block. She is fouled by one of the Indians. Grizzly basketball. And I don't actually think they're going to call it a foul. I believe they're just going to say it was tipped out of bounds. So Grizzly basketball. Robinson driving in. Going up that bounces in and out. Rebounded by Cox. 29 seconds remaining in the second period. Grizzlies up by 2. Score 17-15. Cassie Brooks going up hard on the right block. She lays it in up over Julie Schoner. Score is tied 17-17. 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Grizzlies trying to hold the ball for one remaining shot before halftime. Entering it into the post to Bradbury, who goes up that she is swatted. Colville trying to make a last-ditch effort to score and get the lead at the end of halftime. Unfortunately, Caitlin Lewis is not able to finish the shot on the left block, and the clock expires. Score is 17-17. We'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast with your halftime stats.
Newport McDonald's, locally owned and operated, is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Located on Highway 2 in Newport, serving the Newport, Old Town, and Priest River areas for over 24 years. McDonald's is open Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Friday and Saturday until 12 a.m. McDonald's serves burgers, chicken McNuggets, McCafe drinks, and all-day breakfast. You can find them on the web at mcdonalds.com. Newport McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Newport Hospital and Health Services is a proud and valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Newport Community Hospital is a trauma level 4 facility that offers many services including a 24-hour ER, diagnostic imaging, physical and rehabilitative therapy, general surgical care, birthing rooms, and laboratory services. Newport Hospital and Health Services is on the web at www.phd1.org, or you can call them at 509-447-2441. Again, that number is 509-447-2441.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport Car Wash for their support of this broadcast. Newport Car Wash, located at 320 Union Avenue, is open 24 hours daily and offers a fully automated touchless drive-through service, self-service bays, and vacuums, both coin or prepaid token operated. You may contact Newport Car Wash for prepaid token information at 208-448-2290. Newport's only automated self-service car wash. That's Newport Car Wash.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Brandon Noakes, now joined with Jacob Coelho. We're here at Newport High School. The Lady Grizz are battling the Lady Indians. Very close game. The score is tied at 17. 8:30 remaining in this halftime. Here are your Indians stats. Cassie Brooks with 4 points. Hallie Cox with 4. 3 missed free throws for Cox. Caitlin Lewis with 2. McKenna Regier with 7. That is all for your Indians halftime stats. We'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast for the Lady Grizz.
Newport Laundry is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM and this broadcast. Newport Laundry, located at 420 West Spruce, is open Monday through Sunday 8 to 7. Newport Laundry provides coin-operated self-service laundry facilities, personal and commercial full-service laundry, and drop-off dry cleaning services. You may contact Newport Laundry at 509-447-2809. Newport's full-service laundry and dry cleaning facility. That's Newport Laundry.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport Pizza for its support of this broadcast and Grizzly Athletics. Newport Pizza provides a full menu of pizza, calzones, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and drinks for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. You may contact Newport Pizza at 447-2500. That's 447-2500. Newport Pizza, celebrating 20 years of service to the Newport area. Newport High School's 91.5 Cubs FM.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport First Baptist, located on the corner of 2nd and Spokane.
Immortal Youth Group, every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Real for Life, a college-age study group, every third and fourth Monday at 6 p.m. Sunday School for all ages at 9 a.m. Sunday Morning Celebration every Sunday at 10:15 a.m.
You may contact the Newport First Baptist at 509-447-3846. Newport First Baptist, sharing Jesus as he is with people as they are.
Here's a look at your Newport Grizzlies halftime stats. Starting off, we have Maddie Bradbury with 4 points, Brooke Marsengale with 4 points as well, and then Alika Robinson with 9 points. The score is currently 17-17, and we have 6:21 left in halftime. And we'll be back right after this Grizzly halftime.
The Obstetric Center in Newport Hospital and Health Services is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. The OB offers a full-service medical staff and one-on-one service through the childbirth experience. They also provide classes that offer insight in what to expect on the journey of giving birth. You can find information at www.phd1.org or call them at 509-447-2441. Compassionate, comprehensive, close by. That's Newport Hospital and Health Services.
Cubs FM would like to thank Old Town Auto Sales for their support of Grizzly activities in this broadcast. Old Town Auto Sales buys, sells, and consigns cars, trucks, and RVs. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Saturdays, and closed Sundays. You may contact Old Town Auto Sales at 208-437-4011. Nice cars for nice people. That's Old Town Auto Sales, located 1 block south of the stoplight in Old Town, Idaho.
Owen's Grocery, Deli, and Soda Fountain is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM, located at 337 South Washington Avenue in Newport, across from the Big Wheel. Owen's provides a full-service grocery, deli, soda fountain, and catering service. Open 7 to 6, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 on Saturday, and closed Sunday. Owen's may be contacted at 509-447-3525. Family-owned and operated since 1938, Cubs FM says thank you to Owen's Grocery, Deli, and Soda Fountain.
Newport's Perfection Tire is a valued sponsor of this broadcast and Grizzly activities. Located at 311 West Walnut Avenue, Perfection Tire is Newport's distributor of Cooper tires, and they provide full mechanical services by an ASE certified technician. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. You may contact Newport's Perfection Tire at 447-3933. Locally owned and operated, Cubs FM says thank you to Newport's Perfection Tire.
Welcome back to Newport High School. Score is 17-17. 4:15 remaining in halftime. We'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast at the start of the third period.
Ponderay Valley Network is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM, located on 108 South Washington Avenue next to the Newport Library. POVN provides high-speed fiber and wireless internet to the Ponderay and Bonner County. They also offer professional local tech support and network monitoring. You may contact POVN at 509-447-3067 or online at POVN.com. They are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in winter and 9 to 5 in the summer. Ponderay Valley Networks, everything internet.
Cubs FM gives a special thank you to Ponderay County PUD. Ponderay County PUD provides funds for electric bills to families in Ponderay County who are facing financial crisis situations due to employment layoffs, medical conditions, or other unexpected circumstances through their Neighbors in Need program. For more information, you may visit Ponderay PUD at 130 North Washington in Newport, or you may contact them at 447-3137. Quality service at low cost. That's Ponderay County PUD.
Riverbank Family Restaurant and Phase Lounge is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Located on 402 North Idaho in Old Town on the right side of the Ponderay Bridge, Riverbank Family Restaurant and Phase Lounge serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays starting at 4. They are open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You may find them on Facebook or by calling 208-437-0892. Overlooking the beautiful Ponderay River, that's Riverbank Family Restaurant and Phase Lounge.
Welcome back to Newport High School. The score is currently 17-17 with 2:33 left in the halftime. And we'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast at the start of the third quarter.
Rogers Body and Frame is a proud sponsor of Grizzly Athletics and Cubs FM. Located at 530 South Cass and Highway 2 in Newport, Rogers provides full-service auto collision repair, working with all insurances, with loaner cars available while your vehicle is being repaired. Rogers Body and Frame is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You may find them on the web at rogersbodyandframe.com, or you may call them at 447-4225. Rogers Body and Frame. Like it never happened.
Newport High School's 91.5 Cubs FM. We are the Grizz.
Cubs FM says thank you to Siebers Pharmacy for their support of this broadcast. Siebers Pharmacy is open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 Saturday, closed Sunday, and they may be contacted at 509-447-2484. Siebers Pharmacy is Newport's independently owned, full-service Health Mart pharmacy, filling prescriptions and offering a wide selection of gift items. Siebers Pharmacy, located at 336 South Washington Avenue in Newport.
Selkirk Ace Hardware in Old Town, Idaho is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Selkirk Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they offer full-service hardware along with customer service to help you take care of your home. Selkirk Ace Hardware, 208-437-5669. Once again, that's 437-5669. They are located just across the bridge at 495 East Highway 2. Selkirk Ace Hardware, your hometown difference.
Sherman Campbell Funeral Home and Crematory is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM, located in Newport on the corner of South Spokane Avenue and West 2nd Street, 1 block west of City Hall. You may contact Sherman Campbell Funeral Home at 509-447-3118. Sherman Campbell provides quality funeral and memorial services, as well as pre-planned services. Our family serving your family. That's Sherman Campbell Funeral Home and Crematory.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Jacob Coelho. 21 seconds remaining in halftime. We are just getting ready to begin the second half of play. Score is 17-17. Grizzlies doing a great job staying in this game as of right now. Big help from Maddie Bradbury. She ended the half with 4 points and probably somewhere near 5 or 6 rebounds, a couple steals, and I believe 1 block. So Bradbury's been doing a great job all around this game and for the last couple games. She's a big factor for the Grizzlies. It'll start out Indians basketball over to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks back up to the point to Clark. Clark driving into the right wing, getting into the right corner, back up to the right wing to Clark. Now over to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks back up to the point to Clark. And Julie Schoner will tip a pass, trying to cross over, stolen by Clark. Indian basketball over to the right wing. Clark has the ball. Right corner now to Lewis. Lewis back up to the right wing to Clark. Now a quick pass to Brooks at the point. Now over to the right wing to Cox. Cox passing up a 3, trying to drive in. Back out to the right wing to a Regier, who puts it up for a deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Cassie Brooks. And Brooks will pick up her dribble, try to put the ball back down, and then instead of calling a double dribble, they're going to call a carry. It is Grizzly basketball on the near sideline. Julie Schoner inbounding. Schoner, long pass to Robinson. Robinson able to do a great job turning her entire body around to catch it. Robinson, right wing. Pass down to the right corner to Schoner. Schoner dribbling up to the right wing, getting to Lewis on the right block. Puts up a spin move, then a shot. No good. Rebounded by Regier. Regier, right wing, Euro stepping. And I don't know if she tried to pass it or the ball was tipped by Leslie. It'll roll out of bounds. They're going to call it out on one of the Grizzlies. I'm assuming it was Julie Schoner. She was closest to the ball. It is Indian basketball. Lewis inbounding, getting it to the right corner to Clark. Clark wraparound pass now up to the point to Cox. Cox putting up a 3, no good. Rebounded up by Marcingill. Marcingill crossing over on the left wing. Now handoff to Leslie, who's also on the left wing. Back up to the point to Schoner. Schoner, bounce pass to the right wing to Robinson. Robinson driving in the right corner. Robinson doing a great job throwing off the leg of McKenna Regier. The ball will bounce out of bounds, so it'll stay Grizzly basketball. Robinson doing a great job finding a wide open Sydney Lewis on the right block, who goes up the hard with the right hand, laying it in and good, making the score 19-17. Grizzlies up by 2, 6:22 remaining in the third period. Right wing is Lewis. Now right corner to Cox. Cox driving in on the right block, easily driving by 2 Grizzly defenders, tying the score up again, 19-19, 6:09 left in the third period. Schoner, right wing, picking up her dribble, finding Leslie, also on the right wing. Ball tipped, able to be kept by Robinson. Robinson going up on the right block, scoring again for the Grizzlies. Score is 21-19. Grizzlies up by 2, 5:51 remaining in the third period. Cox has the ball now over to the right wing. Deep three gets put up by Lewis. No good. Rebounded by Schoner. Grizzly basketball. 4:51 remaining in the third period. Grizzlies up by 2, 21-19. Robinson at the point, dribbling over to the right wing, trying to spin around. Now down to the free throw line. Schoner dribbling back up to the point, picking up her dribble, finding Robinson on the left wing. Robinson dribbling back up to the point, getting a screen from Leslie. Now to the right corner to Lewis, who bobbles the ball. It is taken away by Breezy Clark. Clark getting to the right wing, now into the post to Regier, who goes up the no good, tip by Leslie. It gets tipped right back out to Brooks, who goes up with it again. No good, rebounded by Schoner. Schoner, another big rebounder tonight. She has just about as many as Bradbury. Robinson has the ball, getting it to the point. Now over to the left wing to Marcingill. Marcingill now left wing to Lewis. Now left corner, Robinson. Robinson driving in to the left elbow, getting it to Leslie, who goes up the no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up it again. She easily makes the second shot, making it now a 4-point game, 23-19. Grizzlies up, 4:37 left in the third period. Cox on the left wing. Long floater to Regier, who goes up with it. No good, gets her own rebound. Goes up the second time and tipped out. Miscommunication by Colville. So 3 Indian players going up, and all 3 of them will tip the ball out of bounds at the same time. Grizzly basketball. Julie Schoner inbounding, waiting for a ref to tie her shoe. Schoner getting it to Robinson. Robinson taking her time at the point now. Over to Leslie, who's in the high key. Now back out to Robinson. Robinson to Schoner, short corner. Back out to Marcingill. Marcingill up to the point to Robinson. Robinson missing an open Lewis on the left wing. She finds Schoner on the right baseline. She will put up a 3, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Clark has the ball over to the right wing. A jump shot up by Brooks. No good. Leslie and Regier going up, trying to get the rebound. Regier trying to go back up. She'll be fouled by one of the Grizzlies.
Foul charged on McKinley Leslie. That's her 3rd personal and 1st team foul.
Regier, first free throw up.
Coming in for Colville Indians, number 22, to replace number 10, Haley Cox.
First free throw up, no good. Score is still 23-19. Second free throw pending. Second one up, also no good. Score is still 23-19, 3:51 remaining. Lewis, left block, goes up with it. Great find from Robinson to Lewis. Lewis doing a great job finishing the easy jumper. Score is 25-19, 3:42 remaining in the third period. Grizzlies are up by 6. And there is a timeout on the floor, and we will take one too on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
UNICEP Packaging is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. UNICEP is a contract manufacturer of compounding, filling, and packaging of pharmaceuticals, specializing in liquids and gels. UNICEP is located on Industrial Drive in Sandpoint, Idaho. You may find them on the web at unicep.com. UNICEP Packaging, solving customers' problems, always looking for talented help. Again, Cubs FM says thank you to UNICEP.
The Camas Center for Community Wellness is a valued sponsor of this broadcast. The Camas Center provides an early learning center, walk-in childcare, a teen room, deli, fitness and aquatic center, a meeting room, as well as medical and dental clinic services. You may contact the Camas Center at 509-447-7122 or on the web at kalispelltribe.com, meeting the health and social needs of tribal members and the community. Cubs FM says thank you to the Camas Center for Community Wellness.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Jacob Coelho. The score is 25-19. Grizzlies up by 6. 3:41 left in the third period. Indian basketball, right wing. Brooks has the ball now up to the point to Clark. Clark back out to Brooks. Brooks puts up a high three. No good, bouncing off the front of the rim. And almost tipped out. Saved by, I believe, Jaden Power, who just checked in after that timeout. Grizzly basketball, Marcingill at the point, leading the charge for the Grizzlies over on the right wing. Finds Schoner, who's also at the point, over to the right wing to Marcingill. Marcingill driving in hard, puts up a floater, and runs into a wall of defenders. Marcingill is sent to the line for the Grizzlies.
Foul charge number 24, McKenna Regier. That is her third foul and her team's first foul.
First free throw up by Marcingill. It is up and good, making the score 26-19. Grizzlies up by 7. 3:12 left in the third period. Marcingill, second free throw up. Also good, now making it an 8-point game, 27-19, 3:12 left in the third period. Clark at the point, now over to the right wing to Lewis. Lewis back up to Clark. Clark picking up her dribble, finding Lewis on the right wing, back up to Clark. Clark and Lewis swing the ball all around. Eventually, Lewis will put up a three. It is airballed, rebounded by Andy Brown for the Indians. Clark finding Brown left wing. Now wraparound pass to Lewis. Ball kicked by Robinson. It'll be a kickball violation on the Grizzlies. It'll remain Indians basketball. Both of the Grizzly, since they set up a press, both of the high key players, which is Robinson and Marcingill, did a great job getting in the middle of the passing lane. Power, left wing. Now over to the right wing to Clark. Clark bounce pass to Lewis on the left wing. Lewis driving in, finding Cox. Ball tipped away by Marcingill, and a late whistle. There is a foul on the Grizzlies.
That's a foul charge on number 30, Brooke Martingale. That's her third personal and our team, Newport Grizzlies' second team foul.
Indians inbounding. Lewis bounce pass into Cox. Cox going up with it in the middle of three Grizzlies. It'll go up. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis driving hard. Pulls up for a 15-foot jumper off the left elbow. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown getting to the point to Clark. Clark at the point, driving hard. Running into a wall of defenders, stolen by Robinson. Robinson going up against Brown on the right block. She goes up hard, and she is fouled. That'll send Alika Robinson to the line.
That's a foul charge to number 20. That's her first personal foul, and then her team's second team foul.
Robinson, first free throw up. It is good. 9-point game now. 28-19 with 2:12 left in the third period. Another quick sub in for the Indians. Subbing in is McKenna Regier. Robinson's second free throw up. Also good, making it a 10-point game now. 21-19, 2:11 left in the third period. At the point now is Bartacek. Bartacek out to the right wing, now down to the right corner to Cox. Cox now up to the right wing. Ball tipped by Robinson. Robinson all alone on the right block. She goes up with it easily, laying it in with a great finish, making now a 12-point game, 31-19. Grizzlies are up, 1:47 left in the third period. Left wing is Brown. Brown shot faking over to the left elbow. Now up to the point to Regier. Regier finding a wide open Lewis on the right short corner. Lewis passing up a three. Getting it to Regier on the right short corner. Now wraparound pass to the left to the left wing where a deep three gets put up by Brown. No good. Rebounded by Leslie. Leslie handing it off to Schoner. Schoner at the point for the Grizzlies. Over to the right wing to Robinson. Robinson passing up a three, getting to Leslie at the point. Leslie picking up her dribble. Finding Lewis, who's doing a great job in the post, posting up. She goes up with it hard with her left hand on the left block. Lays it in easily, making the score 33-19. Grizzlies are up by 14. 1:05 left in the third period. Cox on the right block. She goes up with it. It will roll in, making the score 33-21. 57 seconds left in the third period. Robinson has the ball for the Grizzlies. Now over to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner trying to direct traffic. Wraparound pass to Leslie. Now to the right corner to Robinson. Robinson putting up a three, a little bit short, rebounded by Cox. Cox swinging over to the left wing. Going up there on the left block and swatted by McKinley Leslie. The ball will go out of bounds. Indians basketball now. And a couple subs in for Colville.
The subbing in Colville, we have number 2, Cassie Brooks, and then number 4, Breezy Clark.
Brown inbounding to the right corner to Clark. Clark going in. Putting up a floater, no good. Rebounded by Regier. Regier on the left short corner now up to the point to Brown. Brown driving in, middle of the key. Bounce pass to Regier. And Regier Euro-stepping by Leslie on the left block. She will go up the shot, no good, and there's a foul on the court.
That's a foul charge on number 42, McKinley Leslie. That's her 4th personal and Newport Grizzlies' 3rd team foul.
Leslie in big foul trouble tonight. They still have another quarter of play left, and Leslie is a massive Grizzly offensive and defensive factor. So if they lose McKinley Leslie tonight, not quite sure how the big post playing is going to go. First free throw up and good, as well as the second from Regier. Long pass from Robinson to Lewis. Lewis going up on the right block. Lewis does a great job laying it in, making the score 35-23. Grizzlies up by 12. Just 17 seconds remaining in the third period. Bounce pass to Cox on the left block. Cox going up with it hard in the middle of the key. It will roll in, making the score 35-25. Just 6 seconds remaining. Big press by the Indians. Robinson bouncing it off the foot of Regier. Still Grizzly basketball. 2.8 seconds remaining in the third period. Score is 35-25. Grizzlies up by 10. Lewis, long pass. Schoner, long pass. Tipped to Maddie Bradbury. Then bouncing it off the foot of Cox. Just 0.3 seconds remaining. Grizzlies trying to get some sort of tipped pass, trying to get it into the hoop. Lewis inbounding to Robinson, who goes up with it. A great job on the right block. The refs are going to wave it off. It definitely looked like it left her hands before the buzzer timed out. Regardless, great job. Great pass from Lewis to find an open Robinson. Schoner doing a great job screening to get Robinson open. Well, the buzzer will sound for the end of the third period. We will be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast at the start of the fourth.
You're listening to KUBS FM, serving Newport, Washington.
Cubs FM would like to thank Albany Falls Building Supply for their valued support. Located at 520 Highway 2 at the east end of the Old Town Bridge, they are open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 5, and Sunday, 9 to 4. Albany Falls Building Supply offers all types of building materials, including lumber, tools, hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, and lawn and care supplies. You may contact them at 208-437-3153. Albany Falls Building Supply, large enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Oaks alongside Jacob Coelho. The score is 35-25. Grizzlies up by 10. The fourth quarter just getting ready to start. Grizzly basketball. Alika Robinson inbounding on the far sideline. Robinson awaiting the ball from the ref. She gets it, getting a bounce pass into Marcingill. Marcingill at the point, over to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner dribbling by two defenders, now down to the right corner to Marcingill. Marcingill, miscommunication in between Marcingill and Schoner. Looked like Schoner was trying to come up and set a screen, so Schoner was coming to set the screen. Marcingill throwing it into the leg of Schoner. The ball will roll out of bounds. Colville basketball. Lewis, right wing. Now up to the point is Clark. Clark now right corner to Lewis. Lewis puts up a big three and drains it right over the hand of Maddie Bradbury, making the score 35-28. 7:31 remaining in the fourth period. A ball is tipped out of bounds by one of the Indians while the Grizzlies are trying to inbound. There is a timeout on the floor, and we will take one too on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Bonner Saw and Power Equipment is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Located at 682 High Street in Priest River, Idaho, Bonner Saw is an authorized dealer of Husqvarna and Echo chainsaws, as well as lawn and garden equipment, sales, and service. Bonner Saw and Power Equipment can be contacted at 208-448-1522. That's 208-448-1522. Bonner Saw and Power Equipment, where our customers are our neighbors and our friends.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Jacob Coelho. The score is 35-28. 7:31 left in the fourth period. Grizzlies leading the Indians. Robinson at the point for the Grizzlies. Over to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner, now right corner to Robinson, who's trying to drive into the right short corner. And she is fouled by one of the Indians. Grizzly basketball.
That's a foul charge to number 10, Hallie Cox, and that is her second personal and Colville's third team foul.
Bradbury going up strong. No good. Rebounded by Marsigal, who also goes up with it. And eventually rebounded by Lewis for the Indians. Now up to the point to Clark. Clark now over to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks putting up a floater over Lewis. No good. Rebounded by Regier. Regier going up with a beautiful hook shot in the middle of the key, making the score 35-36, 57 left in the fourth period. Lewis splitting two defenders, finding Marcingill with a great pass, and a ref will blow his whistle. A foul on the floor.
That's a foul charge on number 10, Sydney Lewis.
No, that foul will be on number 4, Breezy Clark. That's her third personal and the fourth Indian team foul. Marcingill handing it off to Schoner, right wing now up to the point to Marcingill, now over to the left wing to Lewis. Left corner, Robinson. Great pass from Robinson to Lewis. Lewis driving in. Quick hook around pass to Marcingill, who goes up there and swatted by Regier. Regier getting over to the right wing to Clark. Now in to Lewis, who puts up a floater, no good, rebounded by Regier. Regier going up a second time after getting her own rebound. Regier is fouled by one of the Grizzlies, so Regier sent to the line shooting 2.
Now that's a foul charge on number 10, Sydney Lewis. That is her fourth personal foul and Newport Grizzlies' fourth team foul.
First free throw up and good for Regier.
We have a sub, number 42, McKinley Leslie, subbing in for Brooke Marsengale.
One thing that I forgot to mention at the start of the game, Leslie finally cleared to no longer wear the mask that she had been having to use for the last couple games. Shot up, no good. Second free throw up for Regier, no good. Score is now 35-31. Grizzlies up by 4, 6:14 remaining in the fourth period. Robinson getting a screen. Robinson going up with it. No good, rebounded by Lewis. Lewis now over to the right wing to Clark. Clark now bounce pass into the post. Dribbling is Cox. Cox going up with it, no good, rebounded by Regier. Regier easily goes up with it, lays it over the head of Bradbury, making the score 35-33. Grizzlies only up by 2, 5:55 remaining in the fourth period. There is a timeout on the floor.
Monster Jam Triple Threat Series. Dirk Bentley and WWE live pregame pandemonium, all at Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to see these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. You can call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931. Email them at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com. or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person, and winners will be drawn Wednesday the 22nd for Monster Jam, Wednesday the 30th for Dirk Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series Friday, January 25th, Dirk Bentley the 31st, and WWE Pandemonium on Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Grizzly basketball, 5:55 remaining in the fourth period. The score is 35-33. Grizzlies up by 2. Lewis getting a pass from Robinson in the backcourt. Dribbling into a press, getting it to the right wing to a wide open Schoner. Schoner going up with it. No good. Leslie getting the rebound and then poked out by Lewis. Leslie trying to grab it one more time before it goes out of bounds, but it'll roll out on her. Colville basketball. Clark with the ball. Bounce pass into the post to Cox. Then poked away by Bradbury. And it'll be white basketball. I didn't really see what happened, what quite happened, but it'll go out on Caitlin Lewis for the Indians. Grizzly basketball, Sydney Lewis. Floater to Leslie. Leslie picking up her dribble. Spinning on Cox. Shooting. Ball goes in and out. Rebounded by Clark. Score still 35-33. Grizzlies up by 2. 5:17 remaining in the fourth period. Regier picking up a dribble, getting over to the left wing to Clark. Clark wraparound pass to the right elbow. Cox now finding Lewis in the right corner. Lewis driving in, putting up a floater over Bradbury and draining it off the right short corner. Tying the game up 35-35. 4:57 left in the fourth period. Maddie Bradbury losing the ball for the Grizzlies. Miscommunication by one of the Indians. So it'll end up in a steal for, I believe, Julie Schoner. Lewis will end up with the ball for the Grizzlies. Bounce pass into the key to Leslie. Leslie trying to spin around Regier. Leslie now on the left block. Goes up the ball, rolls in and out. Rebounded by Regier. Regier finding Clark. Clark now over to the left wing. Now left elbow to Regier. Regier driving in, putting up a floater, and swatted by Leslie. Ball is grabbed by Lewis. Lewis driving in hard. Trying to Euro step off the right block. The ref is going to call a foul. That'll send Sydney Lewis to the line for the Grizzlies. Scratch that. They're going to call that on the ground.
That's a foul charge on number 4 of Colville Indians, Breezy Clark. That is her fourth personal and 5th team foul.
Checking in for the Indians, number 20, Andy Power. Pass into Lewis. Pass into Leslie from Lewis. Leslie going up in the left short corner. Shot no good. Cox has the ball for the Indians. Now right short corner to Power. Power putting up an easy shot off the right short corner. It will go in. Score now is 37-35. Colville up by 2. Bradbury going up in the right block. She is fouled by one of the Indians. That'll send Maddie Bradbury to the line for the Grizzlies.
That's a foul charge on number 10, Hallie Cox, on Colville Indians. That is her 3rd personal and the team's 6th team foul.
Maddie Bradbury, first free throw up and good, making it now just a 1-point game, 37-36. 1-point lead for the Indians, 3:59 remaining in the fourth period. One thing that we've been seeing this entire second half is the Grizzly lead diminishing. At one point, it was a 20-point lead. Second shot up and good for Bradbury. Timeout on the floor. Scores 37-37. 3:56 remaining in the fourth period. We'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Selkirk Ace Hardware in Old Town, Idaho is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Selkirk Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they offer full-service hardware along with customer service to help you take care of your home. Selkirk Ace Hardware, 208-437-5669. Once again, that's 437-5669. They are located just across the bridge at 495 East Highway 2. Selkirk Ace Hardware, your hometown difference.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Jacob Coelho. Very, very close game. It has been all game, actually, except for when the Grizzlies, around the end of the second period, had somewhere near a 20-point lead. The Indians slowly clawing their way back into the game. Score is 37-37, tie game. 3:56 remaining in the fourth period. McKenna Regier inbounding for the Indians. Getting it to Brooks. Brooks back to Regier. Regier deep right wing, dribbling over to the point. Driving in, right elbow. Now middle of the key, puts up a floater. Way too much power on it. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson driving hard, driving past Brown. Jump stopping, turning around, going back up with it. No good. Rebounded by Brooks. Brooks running into Leslie. Leslie will fly out of bounds. That, I believe, is Leslie's 5th foul.
Yeah, that is a foul charge on number 42, McKinley Leslie. That is her 5th personal foul and Newport's 5th team foul.
Leslie, one of the main clutch players for the Grizzlies. She will definitely be missed in such a close game. 3:38 remaining in this 4th period. Score still 37-37. Regier has the ball, deep right wing. Back out to the right corner. Now over the left wing to Lewis. Now left corner Cox. Now right wing to Brown. Bounce pass into the right short corner. Now into the post to Hallie Cox, who turns around and lays it in easily on the right block. Score is 39-37, 3:15 left in the 4th period. Robinson has the ball for the Grizzlies on the right wing. Robinson finding Lewis on the right short corner. Lewis driving in, Euro stepping. Puts it up, no good, rebounded by Cox. Cox just passing the timeline, deep at the point. Now over to the right corner. Dribbling all around, ends up on the right elbow to Regier. Regier going in, kicking out to Lewis. Lewis now to Clark. Puts up a deep 3, no good, rebounded by Schoner. Schoner, big defensive presence tonight, getting a whole bunch of tipped balls and steals. Now rebounds too. She will get it to Marcingill. Marcingill right wing. Marcingill driving in, trying to reverse lay-in. She is fouled by one of the Indians. That'll send Brooke Marcingill to the line for the Grizzlies.
That is a foul charge on to number 20. That's her 2nd personal foul, and then Colville's 7th team foul.
Checking in for the Indians, number 2, Cassie Brooks. Marcingill. First free throw up, no good, rebounded by Regier. Since it was 1-1, she is not rewarded a second one. Right wing over to Lewis. Now also quick handoff. Now back to the right short corner. Back up to the right wing to Regier. Now up to the point to Brooks. Brooks now right corner. Lewis. Lewis up to the point to Clark. Clark now over to the left wing to Brooks. Brooks dribbling over to the right wing. Now deep 3 by Lewis. Puts it up. No good. Tipped by Sydney Lewis for the Grizzlies. Then grabbed by Alika Robinson for Newport. Robinson, right wing. Picking up a dribble. Finding a cutting Sydney Lewis. Lewis Euro stepping again. Goes up the no good. Rebounded by Regier. And there is a foul on the Grizzlies. I believe that is another person fouling out for Newport.
That is a foul charged on Sydney Lewis. That is her 5th personal foul, and then Newport's 6th team foul.
Lewis, another player that'll be missed by the Grizzlies. She has such a strong defensive presence. Right wing is Lewis. Still a 2-point lead, 39-37 by the Indians. 1:46 left in the 4th period. Alika Robinson now with the ball for the Grizzlies. Right block, she goes up very hard, and she is knocked to the floor. That'll send Alika Robinson to the line for the Grizzlies.
That is a foul charge on number 2, Cassie Brooks. That is her 1st personal foul, and then Colville's 8th team foul.
Robinson, first free throw up, no good, bouncing off the right side of the rim. These free throws are crucial for Robinson. She needs to hit at least 1 to get this game into where they can hit at least a 2 to win. Robinson, second one up, will go in. Score now 39-38. 1-point lead for Colville. 1:38 remaining in the 4th period. There is a timeout on the floor, and we will take one too on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM gives a big thanks to Big Moose Rental Center and Trading Post. Located at 917 9th Street, just before the high school in Priest River, Big Moose Rental Center provides a variety of amenities: rentals, secondhand, consignment, eBay sales, antiques, and more. Big Moose Rental Center is open from 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 Saturday and Sunday. You may contact Big Moose Rental Center at 208-448-2736. The right tool for the right job. That's Big Moose Rental Center and Trading Post.
Cubs FM would like to thank Broncourse Company for their sponsorship. Broncourse Company is a full-service environmental contractor specializing in mechanical logging, forestry mulching, road construction, watershed restoration, excavation, and demolition. Broncourse Company is located in Elk, Washington, and can be contacted at 509-292-9701. Again, that's 509-292-9701. Good people serving a great community. That's Broncourse Company.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Jacob Coelho. Such a close game in between the Indians and the Lady Grizz. Score is 39-38. Indians up by 1:36 remaining in the fourth period. Regier at the point. Dribbling over to the right wing. Now down to the right corner to Lewis. Lewis back up to Regier. Now big jumper by Breezy Clark. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Regier. Regier going back up a second time. And great rebound by Julie Schoner for the Grizzlies. Schoner finding Robinson. Heavy defense by Cassie Brooks. Robinson able to find her way around. Now into Marcingill. Marcingill finding Evelyn Jurgens. And then Maddie Bradbury will bounce the ball off of her own foot as she dives for the rebound. So Indian basketball. Indians right corner now to the right wing. Now in quick handoff to Regier. Regier dribbling up to the point. Now back to the right wing to Clark. Clark now right corner to Lewis. Ball tipped by Bradbury, 49 seconds remaining. And Bradbury, miscommunication, and Hallie Cox will steal it from her easily and go back up the right-handed lay-in, making the score 41-38, 36 remaining in the fourth period. Robinson putting up a floater. No good. Rebounded by Brooks. Brooks will be fouled by one of the Grizzlies. That'll send Cassie Brooks to the line. She will shoot 1-1.
That's a foul charge to number 30, Brooke Marzingill. That is her fourth personal, and then our team's seventh team foul.
Brooks shooting 1-1. It is up, no good, bouncing off the back of the rim. And grabbed by Regier. Regier and Robinson jumping up to the ball. Robinson coming down on the neck of Regier. That'll be another foul on Robinson. I'm not sure if that's her fifth. Oh, it's only her second, sorry. Lots of fouls by Newport and Colville tonight. That's playing a big factor. Regier, pretty smooth free throw shooter as so far. She's missed 4 out of 11, so she's a pretty good free throw shooter. Second one up. No good, bouncing off the front of the rim, rebounded by Brooks. Brooks going back up with it, no good. Almost grabbed by Robinson. Brooks able to retain it. Into the post to Regier. 20 seconds remaining. Score is 42-38. 4-point lead for the Indians. Another foul. Not sure who this one's going to be on. It'll send Regier to the line for the Indians.
That is a foul charge on number 32, Alika Robinson. That is her third personal and Newport's 9th team foul.
Regier shooting 1-1. It is up and good. Grizzlies letting their great lead slip away. A big factor is Leslie and Lewis both fouling out. Just 18.9 seconds remaining in the fourth period. Definitely still possible for the Grizzlies to get a win. Regier, second free throw up, also good, making the score 44-38. Marcingill has the ball for the Grizzlies. Driving hard. Trying to put up a floater over McKenna Regier. She is fouled. Brooke Marcingill shooting free throws for the Grizzlies.
Yes, that is a foul charged on Regier, number 24. That is her fourth personal, and then Colville's 9th team foul.
Marcingill, I believe she's shooting 2. It is up, rolls in and out, no good. Still a 6-point game. Colville's up 44-38, 13.3 seconds remaining. There is a timeout on the floor, and we will take one too on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM says thank you to the Camas Medical and Dental Clinic. Located in the Camas Center for Community Wellness, they provide medical and dental services to the public, including routine office visits, lab services, x-ray, well child care, women's health, immunizations, chiropractic, physical and aquatic therapy, nutrition counseling, and routine dental care and prevention. Camas Medical and Dental Clinic, compassionate care for complete wellness. 447-7111 or on the web at kalispelltribe.com.
Concept Cable is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Concept Cable provides digital cable service as well as high-speed internet to Newport, Old Town, Priest River, Diamond Lake, and much of the surrounding area. You may find the Concept Cable business office at 412 South Union Avenue in Newport. You may contact them at 208-437-4544, or you may log on to conceptcable.com, your local broadband provider. That's Concept Cable.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Oakes alongside Jacob Coelho. 13.3 seconds remaining in this fourth period. Score is 44-38. Marson Gill shooting free throws for the Grizzlies. Last free throw up. Also no good. Bouncing off the back of the rim. Marson Gill getting her own rebound. Saving it. Unfortunately, it'll roll into hands up Breezy Clark. 8 seconds remaining. Juergens fouling Clark. That'll send Clark to the line because the Grizzlies are in bonus. Breezy. Sorry, continue, Jacob.
That is a foul on Newport's Evelyn Juergens. That is her first personal, and then Newport's 10th team foul.
Clark. First free throw up, no good, and a sub in for the Grizzlies. Checking in is number 14, Kaylee Knight for Newport. Second free throw up for Clark, also good, making the score 45-38. Long pass from Robinson to Schoner. Schoner going up hard with the right hand. It is up, no good, and I believe there is a foul on one of the Grizzlies as they try to go up and get the rebound. Not sure who it's going to be on. Regardless, it'll send Colville to the line. 1.8 seconds remaining. Score is 45-38. Colville up by 7.
Regier back to the free throw line with 2 shots.
Regier to the line with 2 shots. First one's up and good.
That foul was charged on number 50, Evelyn Juergens. That is her second personal foul, and then Newport's 10th team foul.
2 free throws up and good. Long throw by Robinson. Just a last-ditch effort. The time will expire at the end of the fourth period. The final score to this game was 47-38. Grizzlies losing by 9. Stay tuned on this Grizzly basketball broadcast for your end game stats for both teams.
Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance is a valued sponsor of this radio station, located at 309 South Washington Avenue in Newport, Washington. Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance provides home, auto, and life insurance open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance may be contacted at 447-3428 or at bhunt@farmersagent.com. Getting you back where you belong. That's the goal of Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance.
Excess Disposal Service is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Excess Disposal Service provides weekly commercial and residential roadside garbage can disposal, as well as commercial container services both in town and in rural locations. Excess Disposal may be contacted Monday through Friday from 8 to 3 at 208-437-4502. Serving southern Pend Oreille County since 1972, Cubs FM says thank you to Excess Disposal Service.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes. I was joined by Jacob Coelho tonight, and here are your end game stats. Cassie Brooks with 4 points, Breezy Clark with 1, coming off of a free throw. Hallie Cox with 14, Caitlin Lewis with 7, Andy Brown with 2, McKenna Regier with 19, the top scorer for tonight's game. She shot 16 free throws and only missed 5, so she was a great free throw shooter tonight. And for the Grizzlies, Sydney Lewis with 8 points, Maddie Bradbury with 6, Brooke Marsengill with 6, Lika Robinson, the Grizzly top scorer, with 16, and McKinley Leslie with 2. The game ended the final score of 47-38, 9-point win for the Indians. Stay tuned. In about 18 and a half minutes, the Grizzly boys will be playing the boys Indians, and just stay tuned.
Newport Dental and Associates is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Participating with all major insurance companies, Newport Dental provides complete family dentistry, including root canals, crowns, bridges, dentures, partials, and extractions. You may contact Newport Dental at 509-447-3105. That's 447-3105. Newport Dental, where their goal is to make your mouth healthy.